Alright. Where am I? Oh, I know where I am. Okay. I'm back! Oh. Is that me? So, yeah, what do I do? Oh yeah, I've got a new PS5 controller now, so all the crappiness from last time shouldn't be here anymore. So that's nice.
Hey. I'd be happy to help. You've done it. You stopped the Mechanist.
It's over. The Mechanist is dead.
A just end for the pain and suffering inflicted. It does not bring back my friends. But if not for their deaths, the Mechanist may still be alive, posing a threat to the Commonwealth. Had those robots remained unchecked, I'm certain the damage would have been extensive, halting, if not reversing, any progress that has been made here. With this knowledge, I am finally registering feelings of satisfaction and accomplishment. And I have you to thank for it. As a result, I have decided to stay here. There is one remaining matter to consider. The Mechanist is defeated.
Right.
I fear the Commonwealth. Eliminating them would be...
Seriously? How many robots are out there?
The signals suggest quite a few.
Sure.
Good. I have something. It's too strong for a single robot. There will be multiple targets.
Hey.
Yes, here you are, sir.
Hey.
How can I help?
I think it's about time we called it quits.
I hope I've done nothing to offend you, sir. Being non-organic, these rats won't affect me. You, that's a different story.
Okay. Dookie. Okay. Puh. Yeah, I'm carrying way too much. Are they still fighting? They still fighting? Weird. Yellow. Oh! I never knew that you can go in here. I take. Ooh. I never knew you could go in there. I even looked at it. I was over here before I went in there. Thought it looked suspicious.
Going down.
Nice.
Hmm. What is this?
Jammed.
Going up.
Busted. No use. Broken.
Security screening room 3.
Oops.
Sweet. A robot could use this. Have to use the MSAT.
Ada! Oh, where is it, dickhead? Seriously, it's been so long that everything's closed behind me. Oh.
That's it.
Going down. Control center.
Ada gone? Ada's gone. Oh well. What's that? I hear bang bangs. Oh, that explains it. Coaching. Ooh. What that? Mine. Wait, I'm encumbered. What am I doing? Alright. Wait. Nope. Fortunately, I have that one. Meow! I forgot about the cat. Yeah, kitty. Damn it. Doopy 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 doo. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. My wish falling asleep in real life was this easy. The alarm clock business would be completely busted. Meow. Yes, I heard you, cat. Meow. $6:30. Okay. Um.
Minutemen are making waves in the Commonwealth, and that's good news for all of us. The latest word is that they've retaken the castle. Those old outliers from back in the day. From everything I've heard, no small feat back in the
Myrna,
And they sell just about everything, but none of it is scrap.
monsters out there.
I'll take a look, sure.
Everything you need.
Now that they've set up shop, I'm told the Minutemen will be in a better position to help whoever the outcome. That's good to hear, don't you think? More than Danny Kaye singing about civilization.
Mm-hmm. My God. My God.
Hey, you that trader? Up from Quincy? You selling...
Everyone who's anyone reads public occurrences.
Okay. Now what do I do?
Since we had the big talk, well, it's been easier looking in the mirror. Want me back on deck, huh?
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always. You really walk the Freedom Trail. By yourself. Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
Would it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once? Hey there.
Pam.
Solving for Theta N.
Okay, I don't have any missions for these guys.
When I approach his...
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression rate.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe discipline.
Good to see you again, Knight.
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall. If you need anything done, I'll be there to help you.
Ad Victoriam, brother.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Who is he talking to? I mean, it's not red, so it can't be illegal.
Got it.
That's a skill they don't teach in boot camp.
Yes.
Oh. Hey!
Wait, you're going into the Institute alone? Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Hey.
Our vertibirds should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
Synths are nothing but technology.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Institute sure is frivolous with their toys.
Seems to be growing well.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
What do you need, General?
All you need to know is there's a machine that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter? They call it the molecular relay.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. Maybe you can find out where those bastards are coming from and put a stop to it.
Careful not to trip over any loose parts, sir.
What? What? Oh, we really gave me a quest without even saying the words. Fuck's sake.
Wish I knew what the Institute really wanted up here.
Dodgy.
Most people are good at breaking things.
Since
I enjoy putting them back together.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Do you think you can build this?
Wow, what a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Either it is, or we end up building one hell of a paperweight.
Well, whoever wrote this does seem to know what they're talking about. Could be a genius or totally insane. Guess we'll find out. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
Just me, am I moving very slowly? Might not be big enough.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
There's a giant metal pizza sitting on the ground.
I was just asking. No need. I think I got the rest of this contraption figured out. Here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually...
Oh, good, it fits perfectly.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Sturgis.
You need any help with that, signal interceptor?
How are we going to build the control console?
We're gonna need something to translate your molecular and biological information for the transmission. Old hospitals seem like the best bet. Any other questions?
Not now.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Whenever you're ready. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Woo! Hello?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation And that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Just kidding. Just kidding. Calm down.
I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Alright.
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
Is all that really necessary? What's there to learn?
For now, it is enough that you understand that the Institute really is devoted to the betterment of humanity. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.